Welcome, one and all. My name is Tomas from Tao Collects, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is more for me to continue to track my journey and my submissions through PSA, my purchases of Pokemon, and other things related to my hobby with Pokemon and anything around that realm. So throughout my journey, we're going to be going through submissions. Every month I do a submission with PSA. Sometimes I'll do one with TGC, and we might even mess around with Beckett BGS as time goes on. For now, we are just going to go through today just some purchases I have, and also the beginning of our October submission. So every month I send a submission. Our last submission was sent out about a week ago. I decided not to start with them because we were moving and other things, but now I'm ready and I'm giving it a shot. Sorry, I have a little bit of first jitters going on, but here we go. So we're gonna start right now with all the haunted houses. I was looking to pick up some of these from the Senator website. Unfortunately, this broke right before recording, but I will have that fixed shortly. But they are so gorgeous. I am very happy to have picked this up myself. Then we also have the Mimikyu house with the Peach and the Togepi outfit, the Ludicolo. I'm thoroughly impressed with this line. I am so happy I was able to pick this up. Then we have the Mismagius one. Look at that Zard. He's giving you a good look. He's very happy to be here. And yeah, they're just a gorgeous line. And then last but not least, my favorite, the Gengar. This is amazing. It's surprisingly the lightest out of the four, but I am absolutely in love with them. So I also have right now about 11 of these sealed Zards and 21 more promos. This is for an order for a friend of mine in Australia. I have more Zards of these coming for him as well. We should be having a total of a little more than 60 for him, but it should be linking somewhere here, his Instagram and his name. But follow him. He is Pokemania _ on Instagram, and it's just amazing collection, guys. I absolutely recommend following him. Puts me to shame in every aspect. We are now going to go over our October submission. Please do not mind the top loaders. They will all be in semi-rigids eventually, even though PSA right now is accepting submissions in top loaders. So as we go through this, I'm going to tell you my mindset of why we're sending some of these cards, what my purpose is. A lot of these are for sale that I'm sending for. Some of them will be for my personal collection, but here we go. So this Zard itself is just a highly collectible Zard. It's the Zard from the Mewtwo movie. I sent 20 of these earlier. This was a straggler that I decided to send later on because I deemed it worth it. It is a Zard and a promo one at that, so it will always gain value even in PSA 8, which I would think it would get. Flying Pikachu from Evolutions, same reason why it is a nostalgia card. I think this is most likely a 9, but again, it is a very easy card. I picked this card up very recently. Lily has been seeing a tremendous amount of value increasing, especially being from Ultra Prism, even with the reprint. I would say this card in a 10 is probably about 350 at the time of me recording this. And I say this has a solid shot of a 10. The centering is good all around, no widening in the back. Then we have Greninja. This is just purely a popular Pokemon. Gorgeous full art, flawless back, high chance of a 10. That would just be a quick sale. Ampharos, again, super solid centering. The back is again flawless in terms of whitening. I've gone through these more thoroughly before these videos to make sure, so my judgment is a little more accurate and I go through it a little more thoroughly before this. Again, the Zard, it is a really nice Zard to send. Any Zard itself, oh, I just noticed that a small marking. Is that either on the sleeve or the Zard? It is on the sleeve. So I'm just gonna switch that penny sleeve out real quick. Beautiful. Marshadow Machamp, great centering. I search a lot of these cards either in trades in my local card shops, or I buy them at my local card shops, and I also go through eBay, my social medias, and any card that I see that I think has really good centering is a popular Pokemon. You'll notice a lot of the cards I do have are very popular Pokemons that I think will have quick selling potential. They'll be easy sells. Cards that are gorgeous that I think people don't really think of right now as too valuable that will increase in value are these alternate arts like this. You'll see me send a lot of them out, and you'll also notice a lot of them in my submissions as they come back in. I absolutely love these cards. I'm trying to get a personal collection of them all in 10 myself. This card is a card I wish I bought a lot more earlier. It was about $1 to $2 around its release. It is now about $20 as we go on, and it will continue to increase in value. I've sent a few out, and any more I find that are beautiful like this, I will definitely send out. That has a chance of a 10. All these full arts like these, they're hard. The print line, and it has a little whitening right there. That's just enough probably to give it a 9. Centering is good enough. It's just hard. It really is. But all of these have a chance of a 10, but I would mostly go for at least all those are 9. I'm really hoping for a 10 in the Pikachu. That would be big. I love this Eevee. Who doesn't love this Eevee? It's the Chungus Among Us. This is a beautiful card. I've sent a few out. I saw this one. I had to take it as well. Even if I get an extra 10, it doesn't hurt to have. I don't really need to explain why I'm sending this one. Gorgeous alternate art, claymation. Love this. 2 super solid pickups. These will definitely be easy moves. Love the series. The tins are scarce themselves as well. More Peko, Laprases. I'm not even going to show you the backs because there is no whitenings on these, and they're all very well centered, nothing too off. If there was something, I would point it out for the video's sake, and this is also for my own records as well. Cinderace, Mew, Charizard, Salamence. I'm a psychic guy. I love my psychic trainers, my psychic Pokemon. Sabrina is my waifu in the Pokemon universe, so I have to keep going with my psychics. So we have Gardevoir. This is from my personal collection, along with the Psychic. Dreadnought, just a beautiful card that I pulled. Alcremie, excuse me. Please don't butcher me. Hop. I have a few more of these Gardevoirs. You'll see them in my future mail videos as they come along. So these were through eBay purchases myself. I did not pull these. The print run for Champion's Path has been pretty bad in my opinion, but we're not going to get much more into that. I think a lot of people have seen how bad the centering is for the print run of Champion's Path. There are some good ones, but it's been pretty bad. Circuitry. So, beside this Articuno, which I'll just throw in I did not send these originally in other submissions because they have a good chance of being a 9, just purely on centering. Centering is decent on the Naganadel, but for like the Sylveon, it's a little too thin on the top. I think it has a chance. It's on that edge of being a 9 just because of that. But I deemed it still profitable still to send even if getting a 9. Same with the Darkrai on this corner. It just looks like it's sitting over on this side just a little too much. And the one with the Leafeon, like how I pictured it, it's like a crooked picture frame. If you look, it is thin here, that widens here, and then it thins out here, so it's shifted to the left. I'm not sure how that happens with Pokemon, but we'll see how Pokemon grades that. This will be interesting. And then in terms of the promo Zards, after opening all my ETBs and buying a few in the mail, I have 16 that I earned, which is basically almost every one of them. I got very lucky. I ordered about 60 of these, about 70 of them now. 17 of them came in with damage on them immediately. Factory sealed. I'll see if I could show you one for video's sake. But yeah, they're all Zards. For example, right out of the box you can see it has a little whitening along all the edges. It's hard to see with the reflection of the light, but trust me, it's there. And then some of them even have, for example, an ink spot like that, or even missing ink along the edges. So those are things to be wary of when purchasing these Zards. Alrighty, I want to thank you guys for joining me along in my journey with my PSA cards and my Pokemon collecting. I'm excited to be doing this. This is, honestly, you probably could tell I'm a little nervous. I'm probably talking too fast. But regardless of all that, this is exciting. I actually really didn't even, not that I didn't want to do it, but I was nervous to do it. But this is me ripping the band-aid off and just going with it. So thank you all for joining me, and everyone, take care.